on the last session of Goblins of Io.
Previously
on Goblins of Io. You all met with a senator of Brisbane who was interested in finding out more of your tale and your fascinating adventures as a group of goblins that saved the kingdom from a dire threat that loomed over the continent and all of the planet of Io. Bree, did you say bitchbane? Am I right in the fucking
Oh my god,
chat?
I feel like I'm being called out by my teacher. What is happening?
Are you passing a note?
Take
Does
your
that
eyes
note
off the
say
chat, Brett.
bitchbane?
Focus.
Sorry.
Fuck, I'm called out instantly.
Read that note. Read that note in front of everyone.
It says bitchbane, am I right?
Okay, thank you.
I immediately
thank you. I crongoed. Everyone can crongo. Crongo, everyone. Okay. Sorry. All right. So yeah. So 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks, the session 2 weeks ago, you all had a very fancy human dinner with the Senator Duskel. He wanted to learn everything that he can learn about you guys, your travels, your culture, your experience. You ate a variety of different plates and foods. He said that he wanted to help you all reclaim the southern Ishtar Highlands for yourself, since it sounded like that was something you were going to take over. You were going to usurp the chieftain Big Belly, so that you could have your own land and liberate the Goblin lands, or at least that's the impression that he received from you guys. He insisted that he would be able to provide you with troops and armaments, and you all insisted back that that was not really necessary, and short of saying that him and his soldiers and his people would not be welcome in the Ishtar Highlands, as it probably would destabilize it even further from the goblins that live within there. At the end of the meal, before you guys were to depart, oh yeah, that's right. Also during the meal, you had requested for a reward magical items and armaments to assist you in taking the Ishtar Highlands. And to also face off against the chief Big Belly, in which case he agreed. He says he has ties with the Archmagister of Brisbane, and that you all could travel north of Brisbane in the hopes to achieve such magical armaments before you all would travel back south into the Ishtar Highlands. So, with that, at the end of that meal, as you were to depart and camp out in the wilderness because you felt uncomfortable staying within the senator's manor, a bright white light, searing, filled the dining room, and yoinked and pulled away Model and Piquel. This, of course, startled the senator as well as the guards at this point in time, but the rest of you did not seem concerned by this, saying that they would come back when they needed to. Your goblin mind instability, I would say, has made you familiar to unusual, otherworldly situations, especially since you traveled off planet for a period of time. And with that, you all have continued your travels to the north, hoping that, hey, maybe at one moment Piquel and Model shall reappear when they need to be. So you traveled north, and I would say after trying to calculate the time at this point in time. Yeah, I would say about a day you've begun your travels. You've been traveling now for a couple of hours now with guards and the senator heading over into the town of... Let me check my notes. DM doesn't have village name. Pathetic. Of Shroudhost. So, Shroudhost. Also copy that over into the Goblins chat room so you know exactly where. Oh, nope, that's Shroudhost. All right. So, as you begin to travel north once again, you begin to see the road illuminate with a bright light. But this time, instead of a searing white light, the light itself not as blinding, not as bright, and not pulling anyone away. as it's sort of an inverted black and white light of mysterious origin. And stepping out of that light will be Model and Pikel, as you two have just returned from the Chamber of the Eight. So, before the session officially begins, let me go ahead and recap the abilities that Model and Pikel has gained from their adventures over these past 2 weeks. So for those that watched the Chamber of the Eight, I gave all the spellcasters a ritual ability that allows them to, when cast over 1 hour, allow themselves, along with 10 other willing participants, to travel to the altered city of Atlas. I have since then amended that ability so that you do not have to be a spellcaster to cast that ability. So,
Nice.
Model, you too are able to do that. I would also like to let you know that anyone that is a keeper of the memory who attunes themselves in the High Chapel over at the Chamber of the Eight will also be able to get that ability to ritual teleport over in that area. Because this is the IO campaign game, at any time, if you wish to travel to the altered city of Atlas, whether we're in the middle of a story element or anything like that, as a player, you are free to be like, hey, you guys want to check out Atlas? You want to go over here? Because of the things that are there that may assist your party. As a party, you're able to do that whenever you wish, as long as you're able to take the hour. And then I will immediately take you over to the altered city of Atlas.
Brett,
Yes.
when we're there, when we leave, do we come back
Yes.
to where we left from, or do we come back to a specific place?
So you would originally come back from where you left from. So you don't necessarily need to go to a specific place. However, there may be ways to establish permanent spots that you can go ahead and return to, so that if you wish to construct a sort of like travel hub in locations that you've been to, you're free to do that with further research. So,
Brett,
yeah.
I'd like to go to the altered city.
No!
well,
Right.
You're not me or Bree. Fuck you.
so
Yeah,
right
come
now,
on, man.
yeah. So right now, the only ones that are able to teleport to the altered city is Pikel and Model.
Small doesn't know it though. So
Okay, that's cool. So Pikel is the only one that knows it at that point in time. Yeah. So
Yeah, power.
So at this point in time, and as some people in the chat are mentioning, this does kind of function as like someone's like a Firelink shrine a little bit. It effectively is a hub city,
it's more like a nexus from Demon Souls.
or Nexus from Demon Souls. That works as well. But as far as what the Altered City of Atlas is, the information is only known to Pikel and to Model. And so if you guys wish to give that information or pass that, that's not something that I can give to the other players. So it'd have to be ultimately up to you guys and the information that you pass along to your Goblin crew. Fortunately, since it's only been a couple of hours, you were able to travel a little bit away from the manor itself. And you were able to locate where Cheezel, Skagzag, and where Clert are because of your close affiliation and almost self-attunement with the lingering Cosma powers that are still within there. Another update of note that I'll be working on your character sheets. Your ability to Cosma Draw has now been completely removed. You no longer have the ability to do that. However, you still retain the ability to communicate within each other's minds. That is an ability that will persist with each and every one of you, so that way you guys can maintain a close communication
Nice.
privately with each other. So with that, and all that information that I've dropped onto all of your laps at this point, the Syrian light appears. Model and Pikel have returned. They sort of tumble out or land, however you guys would like to visualize your reappearance onto the road itself. Whether you want it to be elegant or clumsy is entirely up to you. But you all have returned. The senator will turn over to the light. The guards, you will see, sort of just rush over and try and protect the senator. The senator looks at panicked. It just goes, ah, ah, ah. And then at that point, you see Model and Pikel step out. and he looks bewildered.
Model,
you-
are you going out gracefully? What's happening? I'll follow your lead.
Cheezel, uninterested, continues to wander north a little bit.
Diesel doesn't notice that they were gone or have arrived. He just assumed they were there the entire time.
Perfect. I love
That
it.
makes sense.
I love it.
Wait, so I'm on the ground now, Brett, or I'm falling in the sky?
Up to
We
you.
get to decide how we come out.
You get to decide
Oh.
visually how you
This
come
is
out.
like our superhero intro. Come on, we got this.
Head first, and I want to try and tuck and roll, but I want to roll for it, Brett.
Okay, I like it. Make an athletics check or acrobatics. Yeah, either way works for you.
Thank you.
You're
Plus
welcome.
13 acrobatics. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, Pikel's gonna see him do this, and she's gonna try to jump and land on his shoulders like some sort of acrobatic duo.
Okay, give me an acrobatics as well. Pikel.
You're wearing fat fucking armor, by the way.
Once again, the elegant model, with his tricky ability and roguelike nature, lands on 2 feet, holding out his arms, ready to accept Pikel. Pikel flops it, trips over model's head, and then lands face first onto the ground, taking 1 point of damage.
Oh fuck!
It's not like we rehearsed it, Pickle.
It's a ta-da! She stands up and puts her hands out.
I'm going to slowly, pull the back of her breastplate up until she's upright.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
5 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, Sterling, you
That's
made it here
more like a
before
4.
us.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Is
right.
man? Is man from cave?
Yeah, it looks like him.
What? What on earth are you talking about? Where have you been?
Don't sound like him, though.
He's
Who
not
are you?
there.
I've
The more
forgotten.
What?
It's been what feels like weeks.
I am the senator of Brisbane, Senator Duskel.
All right.
By the light, what has that searing light done to you? Has it wiped your minds? Has it made you? Do you suffer amnesia now? Do you need to see a medic?
No. How do
He's
you
have
feel,
knees
Pickle?
points here.
Points to her
Good
knees.
boys, you're gonna
And
be
these
doing
all-
this all day, Skagzag. Probably keep
Yeah.
walking.
Guys, where are you going?
Huh?
Guys, hello.
Let's go!
What?
Where are you going? What
I mean,
what do we
this
come
is-
back to?
this
You haven't
is-
said anything. Hello?
I mean, you
Yeah,
guys
no,
jump
no,
out and do a
no.
fancy trick acting like everything's fun and dandy. Didn't even
We're
say
trying to
goodbye to a
impress
funny
you.
trick. And now you want us to be worried about you?
He
We're a
looks up-
fucking circus clan.
He's not seem very concerned.
Yeah, honestly, for all they know, we could have died.
He's probably dead. Yes.
No, we're not dead.
Oh,
The senator turns over to you and said, But I was concerned. Why aren't you concerned for your compatriots? They were gone for hours. They could have been dead.
Oh,
God, they fine.
we,
Yeah,
we
fine.
kill gods. It's fine.
They fine. It's no
They're
problem.
fine. They're not missing anything. It's whatever.
The senator looks bewildered at your calm nature at this point in time, panicked, and he turns over once again to Model and Pikel and is like, "Well, I suppose we should continue on the road. We were heading north to Brisbane. There, if you do recall, you wanted magical armaments from our Archmagister as reward for saving us. Are you able to travel? Are you
right.
able to walk? Or what? I'm not
Yeah.
entirely certain what has happened."
Well, I'll fill you in later, mate. All right? We're a little bit tired, so I
Oh,
don't know if you could carry me.
is carry moto? Is moto carry me? Is 3 you carry?
Yeah.
yes. He will then make a snapping motion over to his 2 guards and point over to you 2, unspoken, and then continue to walk forward. A sigh can be heard in the echoing iron chambers of the knights as they then begin to just walk over.
Sorry, I'll get on your back, mate.
I want to climb on his back
All
and hold on.
All right, get on. You then begin to just feel like the cold steel of the armor as you wrap your arms around this guard. This individual looks over at Pikel. So do I gotta pick you up, or you're gonna hop on, or what are we doing here?
Is go on all fours like a dog. I know best to ride this way.
Like, what?
Yeah, you're gonna have to get down on all fours, mate.
He looks around. I don't believe I
Your
need to do
senator
that.
said you have to serve us. You have to lift us.
Is service around here terrible? He's going to
Yeah.
tell
I'm
senator.
gonna tell the senator, yeah.
All right. I mean, okay. He
Is
will.
from where I am from is the most familiar way to ride.
I'll try, but I think it'll really slow us down. But he'll then get on his hands and knees.
All right. She's gonna hop on his back like he's a horse.
With the heavy weight of all of the armor you're wearing at this point in time, he believed that you were capable of being a lot lighter, not realizing the defaced breastplate of the mud that you're wearing, along with all the various weapons and armament that you have. His back begins to buckle, heavy armor already dawned upon him, as he takes just one step forward and then flips a coin. What? Roll, you son of a bitch. What? Hold on one second. Sorry. / roll.
Brett, we need to know his
You
fate. Come
mean?
on, man.
So slow.
No, it's that's weird. Is this from Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh. My rolling wasn't working. What the hell? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Might have to refresh. I think something broke.
His spine?
His spine, his spine may have broke. Give me 1 minute as I refresh this and see if that works.
Above board, I have no idea where my wolf is. I see chat asking about it. I don't actually know. Like, I assume he's with us somewhere.
Didn't we lose the wolf during the battle?
It's honestly like Ghost in Game of Thrones. He could be fucking anywhere, but we can't afford the CGI for the wolf, okay, chat? So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave him to the side.
Come on, guys, just deal with it.
All right. Yes, with a 1, his legs and knees will buckle as he will then collapse onto the ground. You'll see the guard turn. You'll see the guard turn around, and then just continue to like skip away with Model on his back.
I'm looking back, smiling.
Miguel's gonna stick her tongue out at you.
It's fine. It's going to walk.
Okay.
It's very dramatic. You should get up. Very drama.
Okay. He then begins to slowly walk.
Is want pickle? Is make you feel better, stronger?
No, thank you. I think I'll be all right. Thank you, ma'am.
Is yourself.
All right. As you begin to continue to travel north at this point in time, give me 1 second. Yeah, your warg has been missing since the battle.
Yeah, also, Brett, can I immediately roll sleight of hand to steal anything from his waist or anything from behind while I'm piggybacking?
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, police.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
You're a bastard, man.
Puts hand into steel compartments.
Really subtle.
You begin to you manage to disarm as you swing around to get more comfortable on the gentleman's back. You will go ahead and pull 2 daggers that are from behind.
Sweet.
Bread and butter 2, electric boogaloo. Yeah.
Electric boogaloo.
Breeb would be more. Breeb would have that joke down. I'm just saying.
That's true.
I love being put down. Thank you.
Yikes.
All right. Well, I mean, that's what just happened when he couldn't carry you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he had to put you down.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Above board. What the fuck, guys? All right, we missed you.
I know.
We talked about you. When
I feel like
we
we're
were
getting
away.
cold-shouldered because we went on a cool adventure.
Oh yeah,
Guys,
you're jealous.
guys,
About,
you
that is
fucking-
jealous about the cool
You guys
adventure.
do a
huh?
fucking stunt. You guys do a fucking
We're a
jump out.
fucking circus, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah.
we don't You guys are really like we're not really a circus. So
This ain't a circus. This is family. You don't get it.
yeah, you don't
How
get
is that family then?
it. You
This
don't
is
get
family.
Seen Fast and Furious, Jesse.
You don't stun on family.
Yeah.
You don't stun on family.
My
You
favorite.
live life a quarter mile at a time. You don't get
Just
it.
trying to impress
Unless
our
you
friends.
brought back
And
some
also
cool
from
stuff
Clark's
for us.
perspective, you left him alone with fucking Skagzag, and Cheezel, which is like a fate worse than death.
Hey,
Okay.
how was your evening with Skagzag and Cheezel?
I don't know. What did you two do?
I'm gonna say we sat by the trees, playing some instruments, you know, having a little campfire, grilling some steaks, corn, asparagus.
I
Yeah,
can't
and
believe
by all of that, you mean that's what Skagzag thought we were doing.
Yeah.
But really, it was Cheezel and Skagzag banging on like Clarence pots and like grilling weird shit they found in the forest, but not grilling, just sticking it in a fire and leaving it there and like dancing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The burn bits add flavor.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
All
Just a
right.
couple guys grilling,
Yeah,
hanging
couple
out,
guys.
grilling.
Yeah,
It wasn't even
outdoors
right.
and stuff, being real gobbies, you know.
Also, at least from Clark's perspective, there's no fucking way we're talking about anything about where you guys went in front of Senator fucking creepy boy here.
That's
okay?
fair. Yeah.
Like
Oh,
we're not
yeah,
gonna
I
like
know.
get in any details with him. He's been fucking.
That's
weirding
why
me
I
out.
said I'll tell him later. We're not gonna tell him.
What did we
Remember
talk
that
about,
fun
Crendor? What was our
story.
conversation?
we talked about if trees are actually real.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like it's a concern.
What
It is
did
a
you come?
concern.
What conclusions did you come to,
Can't tell you in front of this guy.
Brett? Because this is above board.
What? Well, I can't power role play for Skagzag. That ultimately has to be.
Power role
That's
play.
not what I was saying.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not just
Focus
a
up,
role
Brett.
player. I'm a power role player.
Yeah, I can't power RP Skagzag. This is what he has to do. DM,
Yeah.
are trees real? You have to find out. Phase 3, baby.
No, I
trees.
don't.
Trees
trees
of
give me-
IO. Next
Give me
campaign.
a weird vibe. No.
Yeah, some of these trees, you don't know.
Yeah, it's like they're two-dimensional.
If I go like near some of them,
How dare you?
It's like the shadows aren't even real. It's like they're painted beneath them.
How dare you? How dare
does
you?
it feel like we're on a top-down 2D plane?
All our characters look up at the same time.
You see God's face, aka
Wait, what the
Brett,
fuck?
looking down at us.
Staring at you. Run,
Yeah.
run, get out, run,
Run.
run.
Right.
Yeah. All
Love the
right.
grass though, Brett. Great grass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good grass. You've
Hey,
done well
hey,
on this
hey,
one. Really
thanks,
big fan of the
man,
grass.
thanks,
I'd love to
Um,
see what else you could do.
As you all continue to travel north, do you continue over to? You'll see off in the distance a small village within the wooded area. Are you all ready to continue north to there?
Totally.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Disappointingly not on night back, but okay, I guess. Fuck's sake.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
You
This is
walk
gonna be
in to see a small makeshift village filled with people as they wander around doing their normal day-to-day
Oh
business.
no. Humans?
Skagzag, remember that meditation training we did? Skagzag?
All of them turned to see who would enter their quiet village of Shroud Host. As you see the senator begin to wave gently at everyone. No need for alarm, they're honored guests. I've come here for the hunt. Come along, my friends. Don't worry. They're good folk, aren't you?
Yeah.
My teeth are clenched as we walk.
Giving him the eye.
I'm
There's a
gonna.
lot of them here.
Doing good, Skagzag. We're gonna breathe in and out.
Holy fuck, he's gonna explode!
It's like a foghorn.
He looks down to Model. Hello.
I'm gonna like gesture him to come close to whisper in his ear.
Oh my god.
No, thank you. And then he'll walk back into his house.
Oh, fucking hell.
The door closes behind him.
Is what he's trying to do, Mato?
I just want to
I'm whispering so that the guards can't hear me,
Okay.
Brett.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just,
absolutely.
I want to see how the townspeople feel about the senator.
Oh, it's very good idea. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he seems a bit pompous, like a bit of a pompous asshole.
Ah, my honored guests, I'm going to go over to the local tavern to taste the fine ales of my land. Ha ha ha.
It's not know what pompous means, but not a good sound.
It's not good sound. I don't really know what it means myself. Anyway, maybe I'll try gold.
I'm gonna walk up to this guy and hold out a gold piece.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Random goblin.
Looks around.
It's pinched between my finger and my thumb, and I'm gonna go.
God.
Yeah, you
Like
want?
stray cats.
You want it?
He looks around a little bit before looking back to you. Yeah, what do I gotta do?
Lean in close.
He looks around.
Oh my god.
How obvious is this? What's happening right now?
Oh man, you can visibly see the discomfort across his face.
Like,
And while all this is happening, he sees that you all are sort of ignoring him. And he's like, friends, ale from my land, are you not interested? Do you not drink in culture?
We'd love to get some ale from your lands. I mean, Skagzag was just. I'll be right back. Clint's gonna run off.
Skagzag wanders off over here to the river at that point. Cheezel, what do you say to the man?
Land ale.
Goblin ale? No, I'm afraid not. Human ale, actually. Ho, ho, ho.
You know, it's okay. She's alive.
Oh, so you're ready to wet your beak, my dear Cheezel?
No have beak and cheese in.
Oh, my apologies. Would you like a drink? He screams this in your face as if you are deaf and invalid. He then makes a motion with his hand as if doing a drinking motion.
Yeah, Cheezel smiles and all of his little sharp teeth are like, yeah, really creepy. He's very excited to drink.
You're my favorites. This way, my little friend. And he'll begin to wander off north.
Clint's gonna run down the road and ask the first fucking human he sees. You see, hey, listen, you see someone about this tall? Clarence gonna put his hand real low to the ground, like knee height. He's probably smaller than he actually is. Is Skagzag still very small, or is he back to like normal size?
He's back to normal size. She'll look at you alarmed and goes, "Oh, what?
Green guy, vein, sort of like me, but grosser."
She points over to the river to the south as you just see Skagzag looking off into the distance.
All right, thanks.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna walk over there.
She'll wander off into the house.
Skagzag, you all right, man?
Trying to breathe.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah, if I don't look at the humans, I don't have to think about them.
Look, maybe I pull out like a bit of cloth from his bag. I could just like make you a blindfold if you want, if that'd be better. At least then you're not gonna be standing over here. But
Yeah, that's like it. It's kind of like an act, you know.
all right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that then. Clint's gonna set up a blindfold for him and put it over his eyes.
You are at that point, Skagzag, blindfolded.
Very nice.
All right, now just sort of follow me. All right.
Wait, where are you?
Clint does not want to touch him. Is the problem? Just follow the sound of my voice. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're putting
follow the
blinkers
sound of
on
my
him
voice.
so he doesn't get
Yeah, Warhorse.
Pikel,
Huh?
you hear a howl off in the distance.
Oh,
It
do I
is that-
recognize this howl?
You do.
She drops to all fours and immediately howls back.
The howl becomes louder as you hear the rushing of furred feet rush down here across the road, panting, ready to go. This woman screams, "The monster's back!" and then runs back into the house
Oh my god.
as he will run over and begin to look at your
Yay.
face.
No, it's Motto is back. It's Wolf back. It's not a blacksmith we saw. It's here.
Yeah, it's not the talking blacksmith. I probably would take a lot of offense to that. Yeah. Where have you been then?
Looking at the wolf.
Wolf barks happily at you.
Can I understand?
Yeah.
No.
Thumbs up.
But you believe you can.
Yes. Issa said very miss both of us very, very much and was off on very cool adventure just like us.
Wow.
Issa very fluent in work, okay?
I'm happy to
Very
announce
fluent, yeah.
that you have unlocked the new campaign, Warg of Io, where it is a one-player campaign of the Wolf's Adventures, role-played by me, DM'd also by me. I don't know why you unlocked this, but apparently that has happened now.
Awesome.
I'm gonna 180 to this guy and say,
Anyway.
He looks around a little bit.
Don't look at the walk. Don't look at the walk. Here. I know you want this. Alright? I need, I know how much.
I really do want that, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know how much a gold is worth. I need your honesty.
Oh, very well.
I need your honesty, mate. I need you to tell me the truth.
He looks around and says,
Come in nice and close. Yeah.
I mean, a 7, I suppose?
Yeah, a 7. I don't know what that means.
Attractiveness. I'm assuming you want me to let you know if you're pretty or not.
Oh, for fuck's sake. A 7's pretty good, honestly, for me. Anyway, that's besides the point.
He shrugs.
Right?
Yeah.
No. I need to know, is the senator an asshole?
He looks up. He looks off to the north. The senator has been slowly walking over with Cheezel, and it's just like, so what do you drink? And is then banished to the shadow realm. Hold on. Fuck. I moved into the wrong layer.
Cheezel does not.
Reappears.
Cheezel doesn't notice that he banished the shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what do you drink in your gobby lands, little goblin? Ho ho!
Gobbygwog and water.
I've heard rumors that you drink your own piss. Is that true?
Oh my god.
What piss, Hume?
Oh, you know. And then he grabs at his junk.
Cheezel's eyes like narrow, and he's like,
You asked Cheezel to do.
What? He looks at you confused. What?
Cheezel looks back equally confused.
No, it's urinate, you know.
Urinate? No.
He drops the subject at that point in time and continues to walk. Anyways, I suppose not.
Cheezel looks at the two guards like, what the hell is this dude talking about?
And the guards kind of give you at this point a shrugging motion and kind of mutter. It's like, you just kind of get used to it. And they'll continue to walk up north at that point in time. Well, let me go ahead and introduce to you the ale of my land, the drink over here. This way, please. Hello, my fellow citizens. You actually see the two villagers visibly roll their eyes at that point in time as he continues to walk in, going over into a small makeshift bar in here. The barkeep, once again, you'll see this like heavy-set individual walk over. And he goes, yes, my fellow citizen, me and my goblin friend would like to get ourselves, a tankard of ale, if you please. He will then open his... Piss, did you say, wait, what did you say?
Piss, please.
He looks over at you. You'll see the, you'll see the senator goes, don't mind him, a different dialect, I suppose.
Dialect? Okay. Urinate, please.
No, that's not. It wasn't. We don't drink our own urine. That's
Why you drink urinate?
No, I don't drink it. I thought goblins. Anyways, I
You
didn't.
just said you drink. You just said drink piss.
The barkeep immediately looks over to the senator, just uncomfortably so. The senator returns the gaze back, angered and just annoyed, and he says, 2 ales, please. The barkeep will then fill the tankards with what appears to be a foamy, yellowish tint liquid.
Throw it out, dude.
given over to the senator at this point in time, and the barkeep looks to the senator. The senator looks back to the barkeep, and after a few moments of silence, the barkeep will sigh and say, "It's on the house." The senator will then just be like, "Oh, if you insist, my friend, I wouldn't want to take away your patronage, but I accept this gift warmly. Come here, Cheezel." He'll pat his hand over into a bar stool at this point in time.
Cheezel climbs up the bar stool because it is obviously 3 times the size of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he climbs it like a mountain and gets up on top.
Yes, enjoy, my friend. And he'll push the tankard of ale over to you. You
Cheezel
drink
takes
that.
a sip. Yeah, you couldn't hear. I was trying to hold on. I'm talking and I'm talking and I'm.
Oh, there it is. Ooh, very good, very good.
I tried. Good. Yeah. He takes a little sip and then spits it all over the senator, and it's like, pee-pee!
What?
It's pee-pee!
It is not pee-pee. How dare you say that about my land?
He dumps it on the floor.
You make me drink pee-pee?
No, that is not pee-pee. That's not pee-pee. He looks back at the barkeep. The barkeep, looking visibly distraught at this point, gives a light chuckle and says, maybe he doesn't like to drink ale. I don't know. And the senator's like, it's not pee-pee. He says
You promised me piss. It's pee-pee.
I didn't promise you. I was just a question about your goblin heritage. His face visibly turning red, frustrated by the conversation. And it's just like, we can give you water if you want. It's just stop screaming that you're drinking piss.
Do we hear this outside? This got loud.
Absolutely.
Skag, follow the sound of the chaos.
Yeah. At this point, back to the
Skag with me.
Back to the south, you will see, as you ask the question with the senator, he's just like, he's a bit of a weird man. We're supposed to vote, but we haven't actually held votes for quite some time. I don't like him very much. He only comes to this village when he wants to hunt for boar over to the east, and he's a little... And suddenly you just hear, "Stop screaming like I'm trying to feed you piss!" echo from the north, and you'll just see his face...
shake the gold in my hand like,
No, ignore the piss. Come on. He's a bit of a bastard. Yep. Don't ignore the piss. Yeah, come on.
He just keeps looking, and you just keep hearing Cheezel scream, "This is pee-pee, this is pee-pee. You said I'd be drinking piss."
Cheezel, no drink pee-pee!
And you just kind of hear this echoing over and over and over, and he's sweating at this point in time. He really wants to know what the fuck's going on. He's like,
come on.
All right, what do you want to know? I gotta know what the hell's happening up there.
Is he like a double crosser? Do you think he's gonna double cross us if we do a deal?
I don't know him personally. He's an asshole. He's a wanker. I don't know what to tell you. He's a rich man that thinks he can buy. Yeah, he's a rich guy that thinks he can buy whatever he wants. And then he looks at you, literally handing the gold piece over to him.
Yeah, wouldn't know nothing about it, mate. I'm gonna give him the gold and walk away.
Yeah, he says that he nods a little bit. He's like, not like this, of course. This is an honest cover. Oh, thank you very much. He will then follow you as he continues to the north. The screaming at this point in time. As you guys return north, the 2 guards Where are the two guards? Yeah, they're standing like outside of the tavern at this point in time. They're looking in. They're not going out unless there's a physical altercation. You can just see they absolutely do not want to be a part of this conversation. As he continues to yell, he's like, "You're not drinking piss. I mean pee-pee. I mean just whatever. It's ale. You just don't like the ale. It's fine. It's wheat and barley. There's a hint of piss in this drink."
What the hell's going on in there? Clint's gonna look at the two cards.
Yeah, Clint, when you look inside, Cheezel is attempting to go around the pub and knock the glasses out of everyone's hands, screaming, "They make you drink pee-pee! That's what's pee-pee!" And he's like trying to get everyone to stop drinking.
You guys drink piss around here or something? Clint's gonna ask one of the guards.
The guard shrugs at this point in time and said, "I've stopped asking those kind of questions." You'll just see the individual begin to walk at this. Everyone getting knocked around. They just kind of begin leaving the bar one by one, as Cheezel has effectively, within minutes, scared away all of the patrons within the tavern. The barkeep slams his hands down and says, "Senator, what are you going to do about this? This is my living." And the senator at that point looks over and shrugs. It's like, "I don't know. Maybe you should stop feeding everyone piss. All right, let's go, little man." And then he will also walk out of the tavern.
What the hell was that? What was
Cheezel
that?
goes up to the barkeep and it's like,
You bad human. Make a people drink pee-pee.
It's the barkeep looks around at that point, panics, sees Clint walk in at this moment, and he's just distraught. His face is red. He's sobbing quietly to himself as everyone continues to be chased out at that point in time.
Hey,
Continue, Cheezel.
I was just gonna walk up to the bartender.
"Oh, I passed Clarence. I'm like,
You know what? Go in pee-pee.
You feed people piss, huh?
He looks at you and says, "No, I don't do that."
All right. Well, sorry about Cheezel there. Claire will just like pull out like 10 gold pieces and put them on the shelf. Like, I don't know how much that'll cover, but it's something.
His eyes open wide. That'll cover quite a bit.
All right. Look, sorry about that. Have a good day, I guess. Mumbles under his voice.
At that point, he just kind of blinks a little bit as you say that. He was like, maybe everything's gonna be okay. And then you said, "All right, see you later, piss guy." And then he just looks down, dejected and sad again, as he just
look. Well, I paid him a lot of money. I mean, I have thousands of gold. I'm incredibly rich in the grand scheme, so it's like nothing to me. But
he'll close the door and understand that business is probably gonna be shut down for the next day or so.
He's gonna be known as Piss Guy. Like, I had to pay him extra.
Yeah. Well, that place was a dump. We should be ready to leave here for the hunt soon. Wouldn't you agree? Little Clunt, little Cheezel, Skaggy Waggy, he says, pointing over to Skagzag.
You mind just giving us like one little sec?
Sure, I suppose.
Just one little sec. Clint's gonna grab Cheezel and pull him over here.
He'll stand as he then looks over.
A little bit further into this clearing over here.
Oh, yeah. So do you need me to follow you?
Just one second. Just right there. Cheezel, what the hell was that?
Lord, he bad man make me drink pee-pee.
You drink piss?
Humans drink pee-pee. I see with own peepers.
Did you see them piss
disgusting.
into the?
They're disgusting.
But
they have kegs. They have big barrel of
yeah,
pee-pee.
but did
so
you
much pee-pee.
Did you see them pee into the cup, Cheezel? This is important.
Yes, metal pee-pee. Big man. Go to metal pee-pee and squeeze metal pee-pee, and pee-pee come out metal pee-pee and into
sounds like you're talking about a barrel and a
yes,
faucet.
Yes, pee-pee and barrel.
Like a tap.
And then he pressed metal
Like a
pee-pee,
tap?
and then the wee come out the pee-pee hole.
Jesus, I don't It might have been piss, but I'm not sure if it was.
No, it was no piss. It was no piss. Senator promised me piss, but
you wanted piss.
As you audibly say this out loud, individuals begin to just distance themselves from you.
Mottle is staring while squinting at you and wondering if he should fucking walk near you or be associated with you. I mean, you're standing, you formed a little huddle and you're talking about piss very loudly.
Senator say his piss delicious.
Well, I mean, I don't know, Cheezel. It feels like if you had wanted piss, you could have done it in a more, less catastrophic to someone's business kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
He said ale, human ale is piss. I don't understand. He called it piss. It's human language.
After a little bit of time, you see the senator slowly approach. Is everything okay here, my little goblin friends?
Everything's fine. It was just a big misunderstanding.
Oh, well, I'm sure they'll understand. These people are my people, and they're a rather forgiving sort. Cheezel, I apologize for any sort of cultural differences we may have had at this point in time. I should have been more elegant in the way that I presented things to you. Do you accept my forgiveness, little Cheezel?
Cheezel can't look him in the eye. Cheezel's like disgusted by him.
Oh.
You mean this?
Skags. He goes over Skagzag and he's like,
maybe Cheezel need blindfold too.
All right, let me check. Let's go pull out another one. Tear off some more cloth from like a blanket or whatever, and like wrap it around his.
I didn't realize a tavern would. He'll look over at Model. I didn't realize a tavern would offend the young lad. I assumed you all were a rowdy bunch of ruffians. I figured a tavern would be perfect for you. Maybe get yourself into a bit of a scrap, would you say? I didn't mean to offend the young man. Oh,
Cheezel puts his blindfold over his mouth.
He doesn't even notice. He's just turned over to Model at this point in time.
Yeah, I mean, having a scrap in a bar is fun, but that's got nothing to do with piss, mate. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. He then silences himself and he says, Oh, how rude of me. Oh, I was just having a lighthearted conversation. I just realized what I did.
Can I mentally, without saying it, since I've covered my mouth, mentally at least explain to Clarent and Skagzag this man?
Absolutely.
Like, or I guess to the group. The reason why Cheezel's upset is because he said that goblins drink piss. And so Cheezel assumed piss meant ale because they were going to an ale house.
Yeah.
And so when there was no piss there, he was very upset that he was lied to and they gave him pee-pee water instead. Because as we all know, human ale is garbage.
Oh my gosh. So that you hear this explanation echo off into your head. And he just looks over and he said, I made a crude joke. I heard a story that goblins drank piss, and I didn't realize.
You thought that was appropriate to say to our faces.
Well, it was a curiosity that I've heard from goblins. And I did.
Curiosity is what you call it. Sounds like a bad joke.
He looks down a little bit, and he's like, It felt like it was in line with goblin humor. I'm a diplomat of humans, of course. I suppose I am not.
Diplomat?
I suppose
I
am
think
not.
a diplomat would be better at communicating between peoples.
He looks down at you. What can I do to correct this wrong? Please tell me, noble Model.
Yeah, really wring him out like a sponge, Model. But it's gonna say
down to your knees, eye level, mate.
Yes, of course. He gets down to his knees and looks down at you. Locks eyes with you at this point.
I talked to some of the locals. They seem to have a very high opinion of you, all right?
Of course,
now,
they're my people.
You messed up with this one snafu, and that's okay. We'll let it go, all right? We can let the piss go.
Bless you.
But
bless
let it go.
We don't want another one of these situations, all right?
Bless you, Model. Yes, of course. Anything.
Yeah. Just watch your tongue around Cheezel, all right? He's a very sensitive lad.
Of course. Of course. He reaches out to Cheezel. Cheezel, young man, I apologize for any rudeness that I gave to you. Will you forgive me, young lad?
Chisel says something, but it's underneath the cloth, so he cannot understand it.
Pardon me, I couldn't hear you. What did he say? Please tell me what he said.
He said
he wants real ale. Yeah, no, he wants you to get him some real ale. Good grog.
Real ale? I bet this is the realest. This is the realest ale that you can get. You are out in the frontier. We're practically out here in the middle of nature right now. This is the realest that you could get. I suppose I could get you a.
Be better. Get better, please. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, of course. Perhaps.
Cry or something.
No, of course not.
I'm gonna put my fingers
that in his brain again.
I'm gonna put my fingers to my forehead and shunning it to the group. Like,
this guy's kind of a pushover, but he's a bit of a snake.
Yeah, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
I have a fine bottle of Brisbane brandy for you, if you so wish. If we return back to the fort after our hunt.
Yeah, I mean, let's figure that out. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Just
this made a whole scene.
Yeah, you're just looking at everyone just like watching you guys as you're just now the senator groveling out there in the dirt. You'll see a couple of them smirking.
I'm gonna wink at the
each other.
town people.
They'll give you a slight wave as they continue to watch you, and he's like, "Of course. Well, I had a surprise for you, but apparently she is not here at the moment. It might take some time." He'll stand back up, brushing off his knees from the dirt and mud that were underneath. My friends, fortunately, it seems that the Archmagister was in fact in the area. Apparently, she had another meeting with a fellow group of pirate ruffians, if you would believe it, who were also apparently with you in the fight against that fearsome foe.
Just pirates, thank you. Yeah, good people too. Yeah.
Oh, you were friends with them. I'm sorry,
not really.
I don't know any of their names.
Yeah, we don't know their names. I don't really remember their faces, but they were good people.
I couldn't pick them out from a crowd.
Probably not.
Well, apparently she had some business with them, and I was able to send a lovely magical telegram to her to let you know that we would be in the city of Shroud Host, and she agreed to meet us here. I believe she'll be able to reward you with the magical armaments that you require, and you won't need to travel all the way north to Brisbane. You're still welcome within the walls of Brisbane, of course, if you wish to visit our grand city.
Oh, the shorter the trip, the better, to be honest. This is great.
Well, good. She should be here later within the day, maybe another day or two. I figured we could stay here within the locals of Brisbane. They seem to have taken rather fondly of you so quickly. All of them immediately uncomfortable as you visibly see their discomfort as they stare at all of you. Yes. But I figured in the meanwhile, I came here actually to hunt boar. It's quite an exciting treat, quite an exciting hunt. And there are masterful chefs and carvers here that will be able to make us a lovely meal from whatever we hunt. You should.
Very cool, yeah.
Very cool.
Do they have a general store here or somewhere I can buy supplies?
Oh, absolutely. Well, you don't need to worry about that. I've brought everything we need. And at that point, you see that the guards themselves, decorating their armaments, are just these backpacks of like adventuring packs and varieties strapped on their backs as they continue to fill and pack it in. One of the best things about being a senator is we take out all the difficult work of it for you. You're free to visit the general store if you still wish to grab some supplies of your own, but I'm pretty sure I have everything that you need right over there. Pointing at the guards once again as they struggle to get everything in their packs.
All right. So when do you plan on doing this hunt thing then? How much time we got?
He claps his hands. Why wait? I figured we can go now. I've had enough of this town anyways. I just come here to go ahead and make an appearance to my fellow people. Hello, yes! It is I, Senator Duskel, my fine people.
There's like a 90% chance that this guy dies somehow on this.
There's gonna be a revolt. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
If the boar doesn't get him, the people will eventually.
This guy doesn't make it out of this town.
My fine citizens of Brisbane. They love me. Look at them. Look at them.
This guy sucks.
We should Robert Baratheon him. We should totally
Yeah, we
just get him
should.
drunk.
Oh yeah.
A great idea.
Everyone like continues to walk as if they're doing their best actively to ignore them, ignore the individual, to ignore the senator. You know, keeping their eyes moving away, continue on with their normal business. Yes, continue to work hard for Brisbane, my fellow people. God, such studious and working folks. I'm proud of what they have accomplished and what they give for us. Come, my friends. We don't need to be here for much longer than we have to be. A lovely section of forest is over to the east. I've seen some prime boar there, and then I know several individuals here which will carve and cook for us. Ah, yes, the great outdoors!
He's gonna just keep talking and walking if we don't follow him. I don't think he even notices.
I feel like we gotta.
Yes,
Yeah.
my
we will.
gobby
Wait, but hold on.
friends. He continues to walk.
Yeah.
What are we doing here, man?
You want to take us up here so we can meet with that Archmagister, so we can get magical weapons and powers, so we can go back down to Gobby Town.
That's true, but are we sure it's not a trap or anything?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think we could take him.
Right?
I think anyone here could take him. To be honest.
What about Archmagister? Who's this person?
I'd be like a wizard. I don't know. We met like 5 wizards, and they were sort of weird, but not
if they're as strong as those wizards, we'll be fine.
Yeah, it should be a piece of cake. I'm not worried.
All right.
Then it's okay.
All right, like what's the worst that could happen? They draw their swords on us. We immediately explode them with our incredible power, and then we just
don't really want to be turned into anything unnatural.
You see Duskel continue as his speech begins to trail off the further he travels east. Why, I remember one time I went ahead and hunted 3 boars. The boars themselves absolutely
We gotta
fantastic.
go after him, all right? We can.
Yeah.
Let's walk and talk.
All right.
We would then continue to walk and talk.
All right. As you continue to travel east, feel free to, if you would like to talk with each other, you're free to discuss at that point in time. Also, Benji and Bree, do you remember the benefit of the blacksmith over in Atlas?
Magical stuff.
Yeah, free magic stuff.
Yeah.
Just making sure
Definitely gonna help, and we will. Yeah, we're gonna communicate stuff to the party almost certainly at some point. But
oh yeah. I just want to make sure
we're a little bit preoccupied. Yeah.
No. I just want to make sure. You guys remember that you're free to communicate whatever you wish, whenever.
But Brett, you said it was an hour cast, yeah?
Yes, that is correct.
So probably a thing to do like tonight or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say that
Not
while
right
we're
now.
walking, I would make a point that we talk in brain.
In brainwaves.
Okay.
And
Go
as
brain.
we travel, I'd ask, so what the hell happened back there?
So now you can.
What do you want me to do? You've seen what this guy's like. You want me to get in that conversation in front of him?
We talked about you while we were
very
gone.
I didn't have much time to talk about anything. You left me with them.
He's
You
not
really made
meant to
people cry.
leave. He's made me cry very much.
All right, no, she wasn't gonna cry, but point is, right? Hey, we missed you.
Look, we missed you too, but we knew you were gonna be fine. All right, you're fine.
Yeah, we
Wasn't
were fine.
worried.
We went on a really, really, really weird adventure. I think you could call it that.
You think? What the hell happened?
Well, it was like, I don't know if it was a dream, but we both had it, so it probably wasn't a dream.
He's felt very real.
Yeah, oh yeah, stuff hurt as well. So we kind of went to like a cave, then we went through a doorway, and there was like a big city. I think I snapped someone's neck.
Okay.
Yep. Business as usual up until that point, to be honest.
Okay,
But
all right.
but then we had to fight against my ancestor. By the way, I'm related to royalty or a god or something. That we don't need to get into that right now. But
Mark
I'm
doesn't
related
believe
to
any
them.
of this shit.
It's my ancestor. I've got good genes. All right.
Very
Okay.
cool. He's not the coolest person, you know this?
Yeah, I'm basically a god myself. Anyway, point is, Clint, all right? It's like a town or a city, and we can go there whenever we want to. We just have to, like, think about it really hard. Yeah, well, Pickle could do it anyway.
Yes. Is also a person there who will upgrade the nice weapon, magic weapon, is for free. And
Seriously? What the hell are we doing here then?
Whoa, hold on. We want to get the good shit from here first, but then we can skip on over.
Yeah, I mean, they said free. She said free though.
I also have something else to tell you. Cheezel, Skagzag, pull in close. This is very, very confidential.
He says while his voice echoes in your head.
Mentally, yeah.
Yeah. Montel's really dumb. Okay, he's got 8 in. Pull us all in close, like into football formation kind of thing.
Huddle? Yeah, I can go and do that.
Yeah, huddle. That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there was a Lagos there, actually.
You gotta be kidding me. Did we get him?
We got
He's
him.
dead.
Yeah.
Man,
Another
this
one for the
Lagos,
Goblins.
this is so pathetic. You know, that's
How
the
many
thing.
is that? Is
How
that
many is
4?
that? And we got the record, right?
Yeah, we
He's
got the
def-
fucking record.
Oh, we got the record. We're winning.
But yeah. So yeah, I think I covered it all. Ancestor of God, Lagos, and a town.
All right.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a lot to take in. I'm not sure. Look, I want to believe you, but I feel like we have to see it for myself. You know what I mean? For all I know, you guys did just have some sort of weird dream fit thing.
Well, we'll go there
Weird
tonight when we're
magic.
sleeping, all right?
Yes, good tonight.
All right.
Yeah. You just have to close your eyes and you'll slowly make your
Sounds
way
like-
there.
Talking about going to sleep, Model.
No, I swear it's real. And then when I was leaving, when we left, I clinked my feet together 3 times, and I found myself back on that road.
Back. All right.
Anyway, all right, let's go hunt some boar.
All right, you guys.
Cheezel walks up to Clark and in his ear is like,
Sound like Wizard of Gob to me. They crazy.
Yeah, I know. They're freaking out. I don't know what the hell they've been talking about this whole time. They might have finally lost it.
I follow Clarn, but I don't trust anyone. Humies drink pee-pee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I appreciate the trust there, Cheezel. I really do.
So, you all travel east, is that correct?
Yeah.
Behind the guy, we're
Yeah,
just
we
following
follow
him. Yeah.
It'd be about this distance. The
No,
whole
let's
way
go
unless it
west.
stopped.
Yeah, no, we just want to follow the dude.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just get that over there. All right. Your party travels east, entering into an open field that seems to be low polygons as everything loads in. Please hold on.
Oh, what a beautiful forest you're talking about. This is nice.
Jesus Christ.
The dirt in my eyes.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, roll 20's been really
With
weird.
the low-res treats on the trees and the low-res forest and the grass. It's amazing. It's beautiful. If you zoom out really far, it looks great.
Thank you so much. That's the
It's
key.
good now.
That's the key thing, is it?
Yeah, for me, it is.
It's loading slowly for me.
I apologize.
I mean, it's
the
just
map
backdrop.
I mean,
The imagination is what matters.
The maps themselves are just, you know.
No, you didn't say anything, Brett. And you're the DM. You're meant to describe things for us.
Here, let me move this over real quick.
Tell us what we see, Brett. Don't show us. Tell us.
Show, don't tell.
Look
No,
around.
tell, don't show. In this case,
Look around you. As you enter into what appears to be a clearing, an opening, and you get closer over to the senator, he stares off a little bit, letting out audible sighs. I don't understand. There's usually so much boar here. What? He just continues to look around at this point.
He's gonna try to kill us. He's gonna try to kill us.
This is so you know. Archers from the trees.
all right. Can I roll perception to look at the trees for archers?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh shit, why is my perception so bad? Oh, that's wisdom. Well,
Oh my dear God.
so with a failure on that, do I think there's archers, or is it that I just don't see anything?
You see what appears to be, you feel like there's something darting within the trees themselves.
I mean, Clarence was the one who remarked on it, so I'd say I'd be looking around. Ooh,
There's definitely something in the trees. I see
I want to
something.
use my ears.
They're gonna kill us.
Oh yes,
I want to use my eyes.
Yes.
Holy fuck!
You don't.
What are these rolls?
You don't spot anything. At that point, you'll see Senator Duskull just pull out a knife. He turns over to the rest of you guys.
I slowly draw my bow.
I just don't understand. He then motions his hand over to his pocket as he walks over to you all. He then pulls out a sharpening stone and begins to sharpen his knife.
What do you mean you don't understand? You usually see boars around here or something?
There's usually so many boars here. This is boring.
What are you really hunting?
Excuse me? Excuse
What
me,
are you
madam?
really hunting?
I'm like ducking down behind Clint's bag now.
It's a boar, or supposed to be.
Are we the boar?
What?
Draws bow, pulls
Like some
puts
sort of
arrow.
sick
He turns
trick where
he
you pull us out into the woods and hunt us like game because you don't because goblins are just nothing to you, right? You're not about to like chase us around, right? Because I don't have the cardio for that.
He turns his back to you and he's like, "What? Of course not. What a silly joke that is. You two go find some boars for me. Chase them over here. South and north should be good, and then bring everything over there. That should be easy. Yes, of course." And then they'll begin moving south and north a little bit
Hold
as
my
they continue with the
blindfold
boars.
down. Ah, my eyes.
I apologize. I meant to show you a good time, and there's nothing out here. I haven't been much of a good host, have I? Continues to sharpen his knife as he walks close to you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really strange. I mean, boars being out here, you think some maybe hunted them already?
No, of course not. Well, these people aren't interested in hunting game as I do. They are studious and work at various things, maintaining a tavern and a carpentry, maybe some blacksmithing, if you will. They're running general stores. I don't think anyone actually hunts over here.
Do
they look skinny in the town, Brett?
Yeah, you can go ahead and make an insight check if you'd like.
Oh my God! Wait.
Model, as you continue, as you remember, looked at them. Yeah, they looked a little bit hungry themselves, but they mostly were annoyed that the senator was walking through the town. What were you saying, Bree?
I was just above board putting some things together. Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is where you were going, Benji, but the warg, they were saying like, "Oh God, it's the monster." What if there's like a werewolf hunting around here?
Or what if the warg has just been hunting
what if
all
the
the boars?
warg's hunted all the boar already?
I mean, it's possible. But you asked if they were skinny. Why'd you ask if they were skinny?
Oh, I asked if the people were skinny because he's saying that they don't have time for like hunting. Well, if he's taxing them and they can't feed themselves and taking all their food from them, all their produce, then they probably would have to hunt to eat.
Yeah.
This is such a disappointment. I'm so sorry to bring you out here. Nothing of interest. It is at this point you hear a shuffling sound, specifically from the northeast. Right over. Yeah, right over here. As you begin to see the earth crack open.
Not again.
No.
Oh, not again. You gotta be kidding me.
Everyone looks up there and they're just staring over in this corner, curious of what it could be. And it is at this point you see what appears to be a screeching serpent's head pops out,
Oh.
looking around, letting out a loud hiss.
A discount worm.
I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
We haven't had a long rest, have we? Model
have.
and
They
Pical?
have.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. Whew.
Oh fuck! It's a scaly worm.
It appears to be that of a serpent or a scaly-like worm. Soon I'll have a macro where everyone's initiatives will just auto-roll, so we don't have to worry about.
Oh,
Thank
really?
God.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm so tired of hitting the initiative button.
I know you are, man.
It's so much
So
work.
much
dude.
work. Yeah,
Literally
yeah. It's the
lifting
worst.
by the finger.
I've
Oh, it's the worst.
no,
I'm
I've
gonna
gotten
lose my mind.
I've gotten his emails before. I know exactly.
Yeah.
Crendor knows how to use email? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I am a little bit of a technological wizard, as you might say.
Fucking badass, Crendor.
Thank you.
I'll be
I'm actually
back in like 30 seconds. Sorry.
Okay.
Making
Sure.
coffee, ice cream.
Would you all like to take a bathroom break while Tomato stepped away?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
saying this
Coffee,
entire
yeah.
show is reliant on him? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Yeah, bro,
absolutely
what the
not.
hell,
I mean,
man?
if any of
Yeah,
you guys,
we can't do it without Tomato. Is that what you're saying?
if any of you guys said I had to
That's
step
what
away
he's
from,
saying.
if
No,
anyone,
can we continue, actually? Can we specifically continue right now and do something important?
no, what? If any of you guys said 30 seconds, I would have.
Yeah, I guess it sounds like we aren't allowed to continue without him. Eh?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm here.
It's not
So,
about
all right,
whether
Now
you're
I want to
not.
go. Now I want to go AFK.
Yeah, all right. Hey,
Now I wanna
30
go
seconds.
AFK.
All right,
All
so
right, I had this situation where my food that I ordered was taken by the person, and then he just went the other direction for about 30 miles. And now I don't know if
Okay.
I'm ever getting food. I might
What
die.
would anyone like to take a bathroom break since we are at halfway point? Bathroom.
Yeah,
Fuck
I could,
that, dude.
I could
Let's
take a
keep
piss in
gaming.
real life.
You know what? We're gonna take a 2-minute break.
No, I want to play
I'm putting
video
I'm
games.
putting my foot down. We're taking a 2-minute break. I'm gonna go to the
I wanna
bathroom.
play video
I'm
games.
gonna pee.
Whoa. So when you want to go pee, we have to stop? What the hell, Brett?
Yes.
Here we fucking go. Get
Yes.
real sick of this.
I'll be right back. That's
Unreal.
right. Power play. I'll be right back. Got him.
Dude,
He didn't mute.
Big mistake. Dude, I'm so goddamn mad. They took my goddamn Indian food. What the hell?
What do you mean they took? Like they just took
delivered
it?
it?
No, actually, I think what happened is some asshole was like, "Yeah, I'll get that order," and like 5 more orders, but let me claim it so no one else can deliver it. And now like the restaurant's definitely fucking closed, and this ass actually screwed me out of my food.
Wait, so you just don't have it?
I don't have it. It's never coming. The place closed at 9, so I'm never gonna have it now. My order was
It's still
supposed
on
to
the
be delivered
tracker?
at 8. Yeah, it's still on the tracker. This fucking asshole. So now I have to like call up the app later and be like, "Hey, can you guys give me my fucking money back?" Because I had to order like pathetic Wendy's now because of this shit. Because there's nothing else open now. Because this asshole screwed me out of like every good restaurant in the area because he took so fucking long to not even pick up my food.
Now, when
man.
you say pathetic Wendy's, let's dial it back a bit here.
Go on.
Only Wendy's is sometimes pathetic, not always.
Yeah, well, it's pathetic in that like I don't have the juice in me to eat a whole burger, so I just ordered a bunch of spicy nuggets and fries, and that's pretty pathetic, I think.
Yeah. That's gamer meal.
Yeah,
I'm back.
'cause it's like I ordered something spicy because I was expecting spice. My whole body was ready for spice, and now I don't get that. So I now have to do Wendy's version of spice, which is like just
Not
painful.
that spicy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not spicy.
Not spicy. Like Indian food doesn't linger in my esophagus, but for some reason Wendy's, like I feel that shit fucking a day later, still
Look,
like
you're gonna feel that,
radioactive.
yeah,
in
you're
my
gonna feel that
throat.
shit whether it's spicy or not. I mean, you know exactly the experience
Yeah.
you're going into
I mean,
when you
look,
get any sort of fast food.
I got stuff to cook later. It's just like I needed something now.
You need
and
something
now
sustaining now. Yeah.
I needed something now, and now I don't get it now, and I'm fucking angry.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sort of hangry. You know what I mean?
I get it. Hey, Benji and Bree, just want to check to make sure that you guys are back.
I'm
They're
back.
All right, and
I am back too.
They are.
all right. So, a giant serpent's head, the size, well, actually taller than goblins, emerges from here. There's probably about standing 5.5 feet tall, a little smaller than the senator, as well as the guards, begins to stick out from underneath the earth itself. So with that, the combat shall now commence. The combat. Thank you. Sorry, it didn't fucking load. Okay, all right. So, let me go ahead and add an initiative to this order. This will be at an initiative of Z. Actually, hold on. What? Oh, there it is. I have to add this, otherwise I tend to forget, unfortunately. Okay, perfect. Got to get one thing set up here. Make sure I'm in the correct layer.
Yep.
This fucking... What is this music?
It's a bop. It's from...
It is a bop, but what is it?
It's from Phantasy Star Online 2.
Oh god, Sam likes that.
All right. Let me just go ahead and... Okay, so at the top of the round, you will see the head just surge through the dirt over to you guys. Turning over around between the goblins as well as the senator.
Wait, Brett,
Model,
does
it's
it
your
surge
turn.
through the ground? Thank you. Does it surge through the ground like a land shark, kind of like straight through, or is it on top of the? Is it out of the hole and like scaling across the ground?
No, it's not out of the, it's like a land shark, so it's actually like tearing through the earth, and the earth is closing behind it.
All right. I'm gonna run up to it, and I'm gonna yank it out the ground as best I can.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay. Oh no.
As you begin to pull, it lets out a large resistance to it. In
I'm
response,
lucky.
oh,
I'm
you lucky.
lucky.
Okay. Do you keep that roll?
Yes.
I have to ask this before that actually happens.
That.
Okay. Same thing. You begin to pull, and as you pull at it, it becomes 6 feet taller, or not 6 feet taller, up to 6 feet tall. It gains half a foot as you still see its long, extended body stretch out. And as you do so, it spends a reaction to bite at you.
Oh shit.
11 to attack.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, you're good.
Wait.
Before you continue, I do apologize, and that was your action, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I totally forgot to tell everyone. We have new scan mechanics that we've been doing that's actually been working really fucking well. So instead of doing your scan skills, like having a little peep, all that stuff, you now can spend a bonus action to scan. There's no check that needs to be made. By spending a bonus action, you were able to learn one thing about the monsters, and that is the new mechanic.
You do use your bonus action. It's not a free action, but at the same time, you always get it.
That is correct. Yep.
Yeah.
By spending a bonus action, yep, that's exactly it. You can always learn something about the enemy.
Okay.
All right, model. You spent an action. You haven't moved, and you haven't spent your bonus action.
Am I technically grappling it then? Or did I need to say that specifically?
You have to say specifically that you're grappling
Okay,
it.
sorry, that was my bad. I'll do that next round. But
okay,
he's kind of like holding onto it, but not grappling it. He's not restraining it anyway.
Exactly.
I'm also gonna say, "Everyone help!" Implying that he wants people to pull on the snake out the ground.
No, I'm not crazy. Help me!
Crazy? What the hell? Why the hell did you run up and start trying to pull it out of the ground? Are you insane? What happened to you when you left?
It's gonna be a fish out of water, Claire, if we pull it out of the ground. Come on, help!
It's a snake out
It's
of...
not a bad idea, maybe. Please try.
How about you guys? I don't have much. I'm better at a range than, look at me. All right, just...
You've got a giant anchor backpack, Clint. You're gonna be the heaviest of all of us. Help!
My legs are barely able to hold this up, model.
It's my turn.
All right, Cheezel, it is now your turn.
Okay, I am going to go right here, and with the awesome power of a stick with 2 daggers strung to it,
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to whack this guy. Also, the hell with it. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
I'm mad. I'm thirsty. I haven't had anything to drink today except pea water. Let's do this.
As a friendly reminder, all of your tokens has commands that you can use.
All of my tokens. The hell?
Yeah, so if you select your token, your Cheezel token, up in the upper left corner, you have all the buttons.
God damn, you are a good DM. I keep forgetting
That is
this.
Fucking badass, Brett. God
Thanks.
damn it.
I always forget you know what you're doing sometimes. Most of the time. But today,
Like,
oh my god.
weird like veiled almost insult there or something.
Yeah, I
don't
really
know.
appreciate it.
Part-
It's like
whoops.
Crendor.
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 Yeah, that
All
was
right,
a good
so
roll. I wasted it.
if I can click rage.
Yep.
Great, that did exactly what I thought it would do.
Yep.
And we'll wizard staff of stabbing.
Okay. So, with that, let's see. 6 on. Nope. Okay, so you attack with 12. You're attacking twice. The 12 does not hit. The 15 does hit, dealing 8 points of damage.
And I
To
think
the
I get to
serpent.
attack. Does my rage give me one more?
No. What your rage does is
A bonus action to enter rage 1 minute. Gives me damage. But then I have another ability.
While you do that,
I get a frenzied attack when I'm raging, so I get another melee attack, and I already have 2 attacks. So I get a third.
How much is your rage damage?
It's +3, it looks like on here.
3. Okay, sorry, I forgot to add a different attribute, which is why your rage I don't think was popping up. So, hey, there we go. So you deal 3 points of damage. Perfect. You're attacking again.
Yeah.
Okay, you deal 3 points of damage. A 10 does not hit.
Okay.
All right. Does that end your round?
That is it. I'm gonna stay on this guy. Swinging my. Oh, the hit that I got. Can I roll for my knives?
Oh yeah, no, that's what the knife check is. So the knife check needs to be a 6.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. All right. Look at you. It's programmed in.
Yep.
Oh my god. Remind me to buy you a drink one day.
Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Clert, it's your turn.
What I'm gonna do first is cast fucking Bane at the first level. That's gonna be a DC 16 charisma save on that snake.
Okay, let me go ahead and well, bam. That's a failure.
He receives my debuff. I'm incredibly powerful, you see.
Yes, minus 1d4.
Oh yeah, minus 1d4 on any attack rolls or saving throws. Forever until I drop concentration.
Okay, sounds good. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I will also use my bonus action scan.
Awesome. So, with the bonus action of scan, the only 2 things that you can learn... Actually, no, there's 3 things you can learn. You can learn its hit points. You can learn its conditional immunities. 4 things you can learn. Okay, hit points, conditional immunities, the trait sensitive to sound, and the attack it's a bite attack and what it can do.
I sort of want to know about the sensitive to sound thing.
Okay. So the Breebunn snake are sensitive to thunder. Any attacks made against the Breebunn snake that deals thunder damage are made at advantage. Any saves the Breebunn snake must make that are against thunder damage are made at a disadvantage.
Dude, I'm about to explode this snake. It's gonna get ugly in a second.
All right, does that end your round?
I'm going to move away from this snake.
Okay.
To like here-ish. Call it a day, yeah.
Okay. That ends Clerk's round. At the end of Clerk's round, the snake will attack. I'm gonna flip a coin. If I roll 1, it's going to attack Model. If I roll 2, it's gonna attack Cheezel. Cheezel, you're gonna get a bite. 16 to hit.
That is a miss, my friend.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's a miss. 17 as it dives down with its head trying to bite at you, failing to do so. Skagzag, it's now your turn.
All right. I want to use my scan on the human guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh no.
I like that. Okay, so as you go ahead and scan against the Senator, you can learn. It's...
Whoa. Hey, whoa. Hey, Skagzag,
Yeah?
are you still wearing the blindfold?
No, I pulled
No,
it
he took
down.
it off.
Oh,
He took it off.
okay.
Yeah. All right. 1 second. One second. Sorry, I'm ready to this. All right, as you scan, you can learn 3 things about Senator Duskel. You can learn his hit points. Okay, 4 things. Hit points, his AC, what attacks he has, and he has 1 trait called Pompous.
Hey, what's AC?
Armor class. It's the number that you have to beat.
Yeah. I want to know his attacks.
Okay. Senator Duskel attacks with a rapier and a light crossbow.
Ooh.
They function as the same as the weapons. He has an attack bonus of +5.
All right. I'm gonna.
Duskel looks over at you and is like, why is the little one looking at me like that?
Cast catapult.
Okay. Easily rocks all around. Who are you aiming at? I feel like I have to move.
I'm gonna. All right, he's a little too suspicious to shoot at him now. I'm gonna shoot the worm.
Okay. Remember to select your token. You should have catapult primed and ready to go.
All right. Catapult. Wait, how do I know which level I've got? I guess I gotta check.
Well, you determine what level you'd like to cast a spell at. It's originally a 1st level spell.
I'm gonna do a second level.
Okay.
Here we go.
I need to make a dex saving throw. Failed. 19 points of damage is dealt as you just hear the head crack back and continue to look forward, hissing in anger.
Nice. I'm gonna walk a bit there.
Okay. Does that end your round?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say at this point, before PKL goes. The head will shuffle over to Skagzag. This does provoke attacks of opportunity.
I would like an opportune attack.
Not to you.
Damn.
Attacks of opportunity if you
It's worth a
leave,
shot.
if you leave if a creature leaves your threatened area, it is that you're able to make a spend a reaction to attack. So the only ones that are eligible are Model and Cheezel. All right.
Yeah, do attack of opportunity.
Okay. Let me go for it then. Yeah, but
Can
you have
we
to-
both do it or just one?
No,
both?
you both can do it, but you have to declare
It's
it.
your reaction. Yeah, you have to declare
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It
yeah,
uses
I mean-
your reaction for the round.
Yep. 14 hits.
Do I do both daggers or just one?
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. 14 does not hit. It's just one.
Okay. Yeah, that's a miss.
I too would like to swing.
Okay. 20 hits, dealing 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack the snake's head. The snake will move over here. Okay. Pikel, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I will do guiding bolt from where I am.
Okay.
Let's just do level 2.
11 misses.
Frick.
Big frick.
big frick.
that-
Yeah, that'll end my turn. It's fine.
Okay, after Pikel's round, the serpent head will bite at Skagzag. 25 to hit your armor class, dealing 13 points of damage to Skagzag.
This is how Skagzag dies.
Nah, I'm still good.
All right, at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and roll.
I'm fine.
I have to make a roll real quick. Okay. You'll see this there, kind of take a deep breath in. 5, 10, 15, 20. Begin to rush back to one of the guards. He will pull out a light crossbow and take aim. Missing with the bolt completely.
This guy sucks.
The other two guards will double move. 10, 15, 20, 30. 5, 10. Okay. And we'll join the fray. Top of the round. Okay, top of the round. The head will move over to Clark.
Oh, yeah.
Models, your turn.
Bonus action, what size is it?
Oh, you're trying to determine size? The head is medium size.
Just the head? Or the creature?
The whole creature, the snake is
Okay.
medium size.
Alrighty, I run up and I'll use my.
Benji, if you're
turn
gonna
to
approach
grapple.
on the bottom.
I don't know if I can move
space
that
to
far.
do shatter. Like, you need to go here.
Can I go here?
Yeah, that works. I just need I
Okay.
need an angle where I can.
Yeah, I
actually
don't have
hit this
enough
thing.
movement to do that. Yeah, I can go here though. I'll grapple.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
My athletics sucks.
Or acrobatics.
Wait, or acrobatics? Fuck.
Well, it depends on how you're grappling.
I'm trying. All I'm trying to do is like jump on its back and like hold over its face so it can't really look
Okay,
where to go.
yeah. Before
I
you
guess
said you were
that's a
trying
form
to.
of restraining it.
Yeah. So you're trying to restrain it. Yeah, because before when you said you were trying to pull it out, I thought that usually takes
I totally
that.
was
Okay.
back then, but now I'm trying to like you
Okay.
know, just stop it from seeing where to go because it keeps running to our squishy people.
Okay. All right. So if you are attempting to grapple,
Yeah.
you must use an athletics check.
Okay. All right. So first roll is a 6.
Okay. The creature will. Yeah, we'll also use athletics. Yep.
If only.
Okay, that's your action, your bonus
And my
action,
bonus.
and your move. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheezel, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take my move to go here. You know what? I'm going here.
Okay.
And I am gonna again try my 3 attacks and hope that it all pays off.
Okay, let's see how you do.
1,
Miss.
Tahoo!
That hits for 13 up, and the knife damage goes through for 16 points of damage. On your second attack, as you smack true with the staff, with the knife slashing through, you break the head of this serpent. As it, at that point, you just hear a sound from the ground as it writhes in pain, and then you just see it collapse down on the ground.
ZZ.
It's like Cheesel's ready for his third swing and looks at everyone like,
What the heck?
Oh, okay.
That never happens anymore.
can I like kick it?
The earth begins to shake once again as you see 2 snakes pop out.
Here
Cheezel,
we
it's still
go.
your turn.
Cecil looks very excited. And can I guess I can't move, huh?
Nope. If you still got movement speed, you are free to move.
Oh, great. Then right here. And I'll take my final swing.
Okay.
Ooh.
That hits for 9 points of damage.
Yeah, Cheesel's all smiles. Just thrilled this thing's not dead.
Wait, how hard did we hit this thing? How many people actually hit it?
Not very hard.
You don't
Didn't have
know.
that much health.
You don't have it. You don't know its hit
Yeah,
points.
no, I don't want to waste a health thing if we can like do the math, you know. I don't want to waste
Not
the
much.
bonus
Pretty weak.
action.
All right. Does that end your round?
Yes.
Okay. Clark, it is now your turn.
Let's just scamper away again. And take aim at this one. And hit it with a smooth, just level 2 shatter.
All right. It will roll at a disadvantage. It succeeds.
Yeah, like, whatever, man. It's not even like a big deal because that wasn't even my real play. Because immediately after I do my actual thing I was going to do today, which
Okay.
is give
Not even
model
my final
bardic
form.
inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Does that end your round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I have a plan on my next turn, don't worry.
Skagzag, it's now your turn.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I mean, look through all my abilities. I have shocking grasp, but like, it doesn't have any higher level things.
That is correct.
I'm gonna do a shocking grasp.
All right, you need to be in melee range for that,
All right.
since the range is touch. All right, go for it. For 5, can go and use the macro on your token. Perfect. Yep, dealing 8 points of damage as you grasp onto it. It is unable to take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Woo! And then I want to scan.
All right, what would you like to know?
I want to scan the human guy's hit points.
Okay. One moment. 25 hit points.
Dude, it would just take like an accidental miss, wink wink, to kill that guy. All it would take is like, you know, he just gets hit from a missed catapult and that guy explodes.
Yeah, you're thinking on my wavelengths now. Except parity attack.
All right, Pikel, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Move over here. Going to try to handshake it.
Okay. That hits for 38
Holy
points
fuck.
of damage.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, close
Wait,
enough.
38?
You
Yeah.
hear, yeah, that's close enough. You hear as once again it shocks and shrivels up as the head just, the head itself just pops out itself. It looks like it's been severed from the ground. The ground at that point closes out.
That's a 2d20 roll, right? So you got a 20 and an 18.
Yeah, that's really fucking good.
Jesus Christ.
Pikel.
There's just one left, or seemingly
correct.
one left. Okay. No, I'll just stay here.
Okay. Does that end your round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brett,
This one
What do we
is
see
gonna.
at the base of the snake heads that are popping out of the ground?
It appears as if it's just been like sliced, almost as if it's been. It has a
Severed.
severed look. Yes.
We can't see into the ground though, and we can't see what's happening to the base, the root of the neck.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, cool.
All
Just
right.
check.
This one is gonna go in for a bite. 20 to hit Cheezel.
I mean, yeah, that is.
Okay. 22 points of damage. Big bite
what
on
kind of a-
Cheezel.
What, that was slashing damage?
Slashing, correct. Are you raging?
I am raging.
So that's half damage. You only take 11 points of damage.
Thank you.
Oh,
Dude, we're so tough.
All right, this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's gonna walk up to aid. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, keeping his distance, wants to view exactly what the heck this is. Gonna roll a 1d6. Yeah, you will actually, to the center at this point, kind of give a, now this is an appropriate hunt. I'll actually go in closer, attacking with a light crossbow at advantage. That is a critical hit.
Bro. What
Holy
the hell?
shit. What the fuck?
Dealing 13 points of damage to the snake. All right, top of the round.
We gotta add this guy to the party, dude. This guy's fucking meta.
He's insufferable as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so are all of us.
So he fits in. Yeah.
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 We couldn't kill him.
Model, it's your choice. It's your turn.
This is the only one that's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is there a hole in the ground in front of me?
No, the ground itself closes up. It's completely
Immediately.
covered.
Okay, thank you. All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot my bow at this guy.
Okay.
Skadoosh.
That hits for 13 points of damage.
And what's left to learn with bone sections?
Hit points, armor class, and its attack.
Okay.
Oh, also its turns. It has 4 turns.
Okay. All right. Just hit points. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And that's my turn. Hit points.
Bing. Is there anything else you'd like to do before your turn ends?
Nope, that's all good.
Okay. Cheezel, it's your turn.
Just gonna do it again.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I should be fine. I'm not too stressed. All right, let's go. Whee! Hey,
That hits for 13 bludgeoning. That one also hits, dealing a total of 9 points of bludgeoning. Same thing happens. You sever at that point. The third attack does not go off yet.
Oh,
So you
sorry.
Can hold on.
I'm
all good.
sorry.
No, you good. So at that point, you hear the as it severs at the neck, and you just see this thing writhing and then all limp.
Cheezel looks at the group again, really disappointed.
What the hell's going on today? This is... God, we really peaked, huh? Jeez.
Like he looks around confused.
Ah! Oh,
As 4 more snake heads come out, and this time a giant body emerges out of the ground. They're not serpents, but in fact snake heads of a giant hydra.
No
Cheezel,
way.
it's your turn.
Cheezel lunges at the body, and I'll take my additional swing.
Okay. That hits for a total of 8 points of damage.
Yeah, Cheezel again has a big grin on his face, and he's like thrilled.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Clert, it's now your turns. More things can now be learned about the enemy with the scan skill.
I'd love to do that, but instead I'm going to do something I haven't been able to do ever. I'm going to pull out my pipes of the sewers,
Okay.
and I'm going to start playing it.
What
And
are
I'm
you...
going to use my bonus action to attempt to summon a swarm of rats to the battlefield.
All right.
Woo!
Snakes love rats.
Snakes love rats.
A storm of rats appears.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna direct those things to go straight to that snake.
It just rushes over to the snakes. All right. Let me just go ahead and have myself a good time.
Oh, actually, since it's my first time using it, I had to reread it. I'm going to make all 3 swarms of Rex and expend all 3 charges right now.
Sounds good. All 3 charging the same snake.
Let's have one of them go up to that snake.
All right.
So split it a little bit.
They're gonna go in and begin to, begin to bite. That hits, and then the other one's gonna bite with a critical miss. All right, ignore that, and it's going to deal 12 points of damage.
Nice. I was operating the assumption these rats would function as more of a fucking distraction gang than anything. And if these didn't make a rat swarm right now, I was going to break these fucking pipes right over my knee and destroy them. Because I haven't used this item ever.
All right, Clark, does that end your round?
I believe it does. I'm gonna move further away because that melee ain't my deal.
Okay. So, let's see what happens. Yeah, this one's gonna start biting at the rats. That's a critical miss. This one also bites at the rats for 17 points of damage. That will... Yep, okay. Wabam. Skagzag, it's now your turn.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna. Go back here.
Okay.
And then
we're all watching this.
I'm gonna fire a catapult, and I'm gonna say it's a little off target.
Okay.
It's gonna be very off target.
It's gonna go towards the human guy.
All right.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do level 3.
All right. He gets hit with a giant rock across his head. You look over.
Oh my god, I didn't mean to wet that. Sorry.
Please roll a deception check.
All right. Deception. Oh, there.
He sees your deception as you launch the rock towards him, visibly casting over. As he looks over at you, he will then, at that point, scream, "Gods! They're with it! This is an assassination attempt!"
What the hell are you talking about?
You look at the bloodied face of the senator that had just got hit with the rock. Your little runt just tried to kill me!
I mean, look, dude, can we talk about this after? I mean, is now really the time? And also, do you even think your 2 guards could take us? Now get it at this thing, come on!
The guards at that point immediately take the threat as they brandish their weapons, now turning onto the goblin party.
They're all dead, dude. This is gonna be really sad.
Thank God.
Skagzag, you've done your action, you have a bonus action and move action remaining.
I thought I already moved.
Did you use all your move?
Yeah, I need to scan something though.
Okay, what would you like to scan?
I'm gonna scan Big Hydra's health.
Okay, well, you can't learn its health just yet. There's more traits that you can learn from this. 1 second. There's also more information now about sensitive to sound. All right, one moment. Okay. Here are all the things that you can learn. You can learn from its traits, reactive heads, infinite heads, sensitive to sound, which has now been expanded, execution act. With turns, you can learn phase turn, move turn, action turn, a second move turn, a second action turn, and conjure turn. And then for actions, you can learn about bite. What would you like to learn?
Infinite heads.
All right. Breebunn Hydra's heads have 50 HP, 15 AC, and each head is able to attack with a bite attack. If a head is defeated 2 rounds after that head's defeat, 2 more heads appear up to 20 feet away from the Breebunn Hydra. If the Breebunn Hydra has no heads, 820 true damage is dealt to the Breebunn Hydra.
Oh, Jesus, one of these.
We gotta whack them all at the same time. It's like
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right,
And level
that's
5 shatter and fucking nuke them.
Oh,
If we all
But
stack up together,
We need to.
like around
we
these
need
rats,
Chisel to not be in the blast zone.
this is just like the Molten Core second boss.
yeah, yeah, that too. All the core
Yeah.
happens.
That's the one.
Um, Is Shatter enough to do 50 damage to all of them, or do we want to tee them up, get them all low?
So
Yeah,
it wouldn't do all of it without a very high roll.
yeah. So let's lower them all and not kill them.
The
and
range
then
also
kill them all at the
isn't
same time.
that huge, so
Well,
someone
actually,
else
hold
still
on.
have to do other AoEs on top of it. Like Skagzag would have to do like Snowball Storm or something.
So 2 show up when 1 dies, right? So there's only 4 up, and we killed 3, so there should be 2 more coming. So we're gonna have to lower 6 heads. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 2 more heads coming. Let's stack them all up. Let's just clump up.
Decal should also have her lightning bolt wand.
Yeah, I
function
do
by
have
now,
it.
Who does?
Yeah.
Does that have charges?
I think I can cast 5th level or lower, I believe. It has 3 charges left.
Last time you
Used
used it.
also.
You used it all. We
Yeah.
haven't rolled for the recharge yet.
Oh,
Well,
but
we've
we
done
got a long
if we
rest.
can.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. So we have to see how many charges comes back.
Oh, gotcha.
You have 4 charges remaining on the one.
Perfect, so I could do another 6th level lightning bolt.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'd
let's-
like to have them all
Let's
lined
stack up
really
and gather them
nicely.
up, and then scatter, and then
Yeah, I
you
guess
can
we also
shatter
sort of
plus
need to
lightning
deal
bolt.
with these humans now, huh?
I was
always
real
needed to
talk.
deal
I was
with those
yeah.
humans.
What did you do? What's happened, Skagzag?
All right, so the Hydra begins to move, and the heads themselves will begin to writhe around now that they're in the sky.
Okay.
Sorry, I was being serious. What did you do to the humans? I wasn't here.
Oh, I hit him with a
Skagzag,
rock.
Hit him with a rock,
Okay.
and then the guy said, "We're with the Hydras," which was so insane that it pissed Klern off.
right.
Because that
Also,
was
I got
unbelievable. This guy's
+5
such a fuck
to
up.
deception. And it's still at 12.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
you didn't even lucky it though. That was the unbelievable part for me.
Oh, I forgot I could have luckied it.
PK,
Good
it's your
luck.
turn.
More fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if I move here and I do 6th level
Yeah.
lightning bolt, I can hit 3, kind of, right? Yeah.
You couldn't you just cycle around it to right underneath him and hit him and then all of them?
Yeah, you should
How-
be able to.
No, what is that hitting? From here? No, from one
Well,
down.
If you do it from there,
Was that
it's
hit
too
them all?
wide. So yeah, it helps.
That hits 3 of them. Oh, you're talking about the one to the left? I don't know if
Yeah,
that
the
hits.
one that's-
The
No,
one
that
by
would
you.
hit- That would hit. It would it'd be like your choice on if it hits that block or that block. So you just have to hit that block. The beam is too wide. The lightning bolt.
I'd like to hit
Brett,
all
we need
4 if I
DM.
can.
Brett,
Yes. Yes.
Can Pikel move here and hit all 4 of them with a lightning bolt?
Draw the line.
That
If
one?
it's a 5-foot.
Well, so the line has to be
Sorry.
drawn from you. Yeah. Yep, looks like you can. It looks like it's crossing through. Yeah, you have to draw the line out, and whatever squares the line crosses through, that's the effect.
Okay.
It can definitely hit the last one for 50 damage if you kill the other.
Yes, but there's still two coming, right?
Yeah, that line will hit 2 of them and the guard.
Okay.
Yeah, there's still 2 heads
If there's still
coming
2 coming,
right?
should I wait then?
Probably. I think so.
Okay. And they're 50 HP each, so I will still hit this guy in front of me, just because there's no way I'm going to do 50 hit with a Mordove handshake.
Yeah, we want to hit them all a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, these guards, are they going to hit them?
The guards, it made it sound like they were going to attack us.
Yeah, but they're also being attacked by the snakes. Like, what the fuck is this guard gonna do, really?
I mean,
Is he
these
gonna
guards are
focus
fucking
on
dead.
us?
They're not going to be able to kill it. Like, it's honestly,
but he
that
might
was
damage it a bit.
Clark's logic. I was hoping I'd, like, you know, be able to persuasion check or whatever, but I guess I didn't ask for it. I was
might
under the
still be able
impression
to.
that there was no fucking way these guards would take this guy's psycho side when he said that we were on the fucking Hydra's side. I just assumed that was
my
insane.
apologies. Were you attempting to persuade at the
I
guards?
was attempting to persuade them to
Oh,
not
my
attack us because
apologies.
it's unbelievable that
Please,
anyone
roll-
would believe this guy wasn't unhinged when he yells, "We're on the Hydra's side," regardless of what happened.
Please roll a persuasion check then. It sounded like you were threatening. I apologize.
Yeah, no, that was more of like Clert being also fucking blown away by that fucking threat.
Gotcha. Okay. So with a 22, as you scream that over, he seems to be completely heated. The guards themselves also believes that the senator itself is very, very unhinged, and will continue to focus on the Hydra first, and then handle the goblins later.
All right. I could just knock the senator unconscious with sleep and figure it out after, to be honest, if we want. Yeah. There's no way I won't succeed on a 6 health left. I can just knock him out.
All right, Pikel, what are you doing?
I did my Mordove handshake on the one in front of me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
That's all good.
30 points of damage dealt.
Nice.
Quick above board kind of question,
Please.
really quick. Sorry, Bree. If we at this point, no matter what happens with this dude, do we have an in with this mage that's going to show up, or are we totally screwed?
Look,
We rely on him.
Learn's got a lot of fucking persuasion power. I mean, this
The mage
guy's sort of a
thinks they're meeting
shithead. I
them,
feel
though.
like even that Archmagister probably doesn't like this guy.
So
Definitely not, but they
I feel
don't
like we're
know
doing
us.
everyone a favor if he's dead eventually.
that's what I'm asking. Like, should we let this guy live?
I mean,
Just
no,
like,
he can't.
the
He can't.
Hydra, dude.
He
The
saw
Hydra killed
Skagzag
him.
fucking
Yeah,
hit him.
if it's plausible deniability, if we get him killed by the Hydra or something,
Yeah.
or we kill him and make it look like the Hydra did.
All we need
that's
to
what
do
I'm put him
is
half in a
convi-
snake head.
All we gotta do is convince these guards that they're better off with this guy dead. Which I feel like I can do.
Yeah.
Do it. Speak your heart out, Clint.
Let's see what happens next. This problem might take care of itself if the Hydra actually eats them all, and then we have the body of the Hydra. It's not like people are gonna say, "No, you guys killed him." Like, if there's a gigantic Hydra body and a bunch of dead bodies next to the Hydra body, they're gonna say, "Oh, the Hydra got him." You know?
Exactly.
All right. With that, Pikel, your round is over.
I didn't get to the bonus action or anything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go.
No, it's okay. Is the Hydra's body exposed at all?
Oh yeah, the body's exposed. The whole thing's out as you just see these long snake-like necks come out from there.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action spiritual weapon, pickle
Okay.
weapon.
Pickle,
Pickle,
please.
spiritual weapon.
Uh,
Level 2. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll have it. I don't want it to hit the one in front of me. I want it to hit.
Are you talking about Pickle? You're able to. Oh, you don't have control of this. Let me give you control.
No.
This turn is a disaster.
Perfect.
Unbelievable DM.
Okay.
Shut the hell up. What are you talking about? There's your pickle.
Okay, perfect.
Where you'd like to.
Have any of the ones besides the one in front of me been hit for much? Or do they look damaged at all? Rather?
The other 3 heads, not the one in front of you. The other 3 heads have not been damaged.
Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna put it in front of this one and hit it. Attack roll 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay, got it. Well, the pickle is there now. End of turn.
Okie dokie. So 2 bites over with these 2 heads over at the guard. That hits. That misses. This one is going to go ahead and bite over at Model. Critical hit.
Okie dokie. For 10 damage.
21 points of damage.
I'm gonna backflip it.
You're gonna uncanny dodge.
Yep.
All right, 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And then this one is gonna bite at Pikel. Also a critical hit. For a total of 36 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I could take it.
I could take it, dudes.
All right.
All right. This one, he's looking around, sees the giant Hydra, looks at the murderous goblin. His face is bleeding at this point. Yeah, he's just gonna begin to. 20.
Yeah, that's smart.
Just begin running the fuck away.
All right, guys. Now I got the guards alone, dude.
Oh yeah.
This one, keeping him where he in, will now begin to step in. And both of them will begin to attack at that head. That hits. They both hit. Dealing a total of 23 points of damage to that head.
Did the senator just run away?
You
just leave us here?
He just looks around there and
He's
over in a
just
panic as the head itself just begins going over there. Are you trying anything, Clint, as he's running?
Oh, I'm trying to make it obvious to these two that senator just bugged out so fucking fast at the instant that he was in any sort of genuine danger for a second, leaving them to die at the hands of this gigantic Hydra.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He rolls around in the dirt. Yes.
I've been getting flat 10s on these, which really doesn't feel that great.
So at that point, they take note of the senator running at that as that, and they'll look over at Clint. One of them will give a nod and say, "We'll take care of the Hydra first."
All right.
All right. Top of the round. Do I like everything that's here? This one, actually, no, let's see. Stepping over the rats. This one is going to move over, moving past Model and heading on over to Pikel.
I'm gonna die, just so you guys know.
The other heads do not move. Let me also go ahead and move this up to the front. He's able to share a space because he is 2 size categories larger than the guards.
Right.
All right, Model, it's your turn.
So it's 2 rounds for the 2 heads to come from killing 1.
That is correct.
Okay. Yeah, if we fuck this up, we might have to run.
I mean, like, honestly, in hindsight, we should just start attacking the fucking heads last round, because we probably could have killed them all before the other 2 heads showed up.
No, because we have to kill the Hydra by killing the heads, but we've killed 1, and yes, those last 2 heads don't exist right now, but the Hydra's body does, so he's just going to respawn those 2 heads.
But
then
if,
there's only going to be...
if all the heads are inactive at any point in time, he immediately takes the true damage. So if we kill these 4, he takes the true damage, even if there's another 2 heads on the way, at least to my understanding.
I thought it was that all of the heads in existence, because his neck is still right there, right, like on the body.
Mm-hmm. And
so
also,
surely...
I will let you know visibly, right now he has 4 necks and 4 heads. He does not have additional heads.
So if we killed these 4 right now, it would be fine.
So they like
now we're within a round, and it's going to be way harder. But if we kill these 4 anyways, and we only have 2 that we have to kill, over the next 2 rounds afterwards. So we should still
2
try
rounds
to do
to
as much
kill
damage
2.
as possible.
If Pikel can lightning bolt on her next turn, and if we can do anything we can to line them up as best as possible, or at least weaken them, that's ideal. So we want to weaken them but not kill them right now.
Yeah. If we want to go with the guard angle, we also don't want to explode them both with the lightning bolt.
Yeah, but like they're right there, dude. They're in the worst possible place. They might need to die
It's just
for
as
us.
easy to cover our asses if the guards are like, yeah, because I fucking, socially hacked them.
Okay, but you socially hacked the guards, but how are we gonna kill those heads then?
Well, I have 50 health. I mean, it's not that hard to kill these heads.
Without hitting the guards?
I mean, I tell them to slide out of the way. On
Yeah,
their
but
NPC
okay,
phase.
okay.
They'll definitely rotate out of the way.
So they will do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't see
this
why
one's
they
gonna
wouldn't.
get.
If we
this
tell
one
them
might
we're
get
about
attack
to
of
do
ops
something
by...
to kill them all.
Wait, they're both gonna get attack of
Well,
ops
no,
by
it won't
the
be
body.
attack of op if they're rotating, like to here. If they rotate
Yeah.
along the perimeter, it's not attack of op.
No,
I mean,
this one will. You
these
will
ones
if you
might,
fall out.
But I mean, like,
yeah.
if we tell them the alternative is they explode, they'll probably take their chances.
Yeah. Well, they believe you, so fuck it. All right. So I guess we should just start trying to kill them then.
Yeah, we should start burning all of them.
All right. I'm just gonna shoot the one next to Pikel.
Okay. That hits for
That's
13 points of damage. That hits for 36
Lot
points.
of damage.
36 points of damage.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
And I will bonus action disengage, and then walk here.
Okay.
Sorry, here.
Okay.
Yep. That's my turn.
Perfect. Cheezels, your turn.
What is my situation right now?
You are underneath a giant hydra.
But I mean, like, am I interfering with our plans? Should I move?
I mean, I wouldn't be on the interior of anything.
Smack
here.
this one. Smack this
There,
snake and then rotate around. Yeah.
You still
Like-
want to be on the interior because Bree's gonna lightning bolt.
So
Yeah.
should I maneuver to here?
Anywhere like that.
I don't know. You might get attacked up by the big guy, Jesse, if you run away from him.
I mean, with his head, like, what's he attacking with? Like his arms?
body,
Just
his flail,
like I'm
arms.
just. I don't think it. I don't
Yeah,
feel like it's
yeah,
gonna
Brett.
attack
Can
him
you
up.
clarify what we see by the body? Is it like a hydra's in 4 legs, big tail, and then the heads on top of a
Yep,
big crocodile?
four
Okay.
legs, like a tiny stumpy little tail, and then it's 4 necks extended out into arms.
Okay. Yeah, so he might swipe at you with his claws.
I go first. Jesse, because I could see with these rats if they had body attack of ops.
That is true. You both
Yeah,
have the same initiative.
I'll just ready.
Okay. I mean, you both go at the same time.
Yeah, we
so-
both go at the same time, so I can just go
Oh,
first.
okay, yeah,
and
go
see-
for it, go for it.
So I'm gonna have the rats move across the body to this side and see if like the body attacks while
Okay.
they're moving.
Are
to
you
that.
purposely trying to see when you leave?
I'm purposely trying to guide the rats in such a way to see if the body would attack of opportunity.
Okay. As you
And-
leave the proposed threatened area, the body does not respond.
Okay. So it's probably not going to respond in that case because snakes love rats, and they're not going for it. I'm gonna send the one over here down to help down there. Try to
Okay.
distract. I want these rats to just cause a scene. You know what I mean? I just want them to be fucking just real rowdy.
Let's
around
see.
the snakes.
Miss. This one also misses, and then this one has to attack with a weaker attack. Miss. All 3 of them miss as they're trying to like nibble and bite at the heads and the necks.
Good news is they're not really out here for their damage. For their distractibility. I'm going to Bardic Inspire Pikel because
All
I'm a
right.
little worried about her.
Nice.
whole
She has
deal.
been inspired.
And I am going to cast the spell. I guess I don't want to do Shatter yet because I don't really want to kill any of them. I mean, I guess we do want to kill them, but I don't want to fucking... Oh, I know what I'll do. I will cast... Oh, fuck. How many sticks boulderous and rocks and things am I seeing around this area of any significant size?
Since you are in a forest, they are scattered with it on the forest canopy.
Okay. This is gonna be a whole process, but I'm thinking about casting animate objects.
Animate object. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about adding rats and animated woodland objects to fucking harass these snakeheads.
You're free to do so.
Okay, so I need to like eyeball here. Is there like any boulders, or is it like what's the general scale of things around here? Because they have different like stats.
I got
depending
you.
on what I decide to animate.
1 moment, please. 1 moment, please. Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You can, if you would like, animate one of these stones. You can do up to a large object if you so wish.
Okay, so I will animate one big boy stone.
Okay.
Which is a huge, or I guess large, large object, which counts as 4. I will animate 2 big boy stones then. And then I will also animate 2 tiny sticks.
Okay.
You want me to post the spell slot in the just as a cast so you can see it in
I see it. I see it.
Because it's sort of a hefty amount of detail.
No, yeah. No, it's all good.
Arise! Arise!
The sticks begin to animate as well as the boulders.
I want these fucking boulders to go help Pikel. I want one boulder to help Pikel and one boulder to go towards Cheezel. I want one stick to each side as well.
All right. They begin flying over at 30 feet.
Yes.
5, 10, and all right. That's as far as they go up to that point.
And this rock can't make an action yet? I didn't do the math on the distance.
Yeah, no worries. So it's 30 feet. You spend an action to cast. You can spend your bonus action to essentially command it at that point in time.
Okay, then
move,
nothing
attack.
I can do till next round. I will slide a tiny bit further away though.
During its next turn, you decide what action a creature will take and where it will move during its next turn, or you can issue a general command such as a guard an area, do this, and handle that. All right. Does that end your round?
Yes. Yes, it does.
All right. So, with that, we shall handle.
I gotta go.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
I gotta go.
Oh my gosh. All these good things you said about me as a DM, and I'm fucking it up for you, dude.
I still think those. Don't worry, buddy.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, go ahead and go, Cheezel.
I mean, we'll see what these rolls are, but like, okay. I would like to do Nimble Escape and pull back to here.
Okay, bonus action.
And then attack the one that was going after Pico.
Okay.
Let me do it up. What?
That hits for a total of 11 points of damage. And
Let me do that.
The head pops and dies.
All right, then I come here. Let me do that. Bop.
Okay. The 15 hits, dealing a total of 15 points of damage, and then the head pops and dies.
Diesel again looks around with one attack left. Just like, what up? And he just like kicks one of the dead ones. I guess that's it for me. I'll sit tight. I'm not going back in.
Okay. All right. Okay, everyone. So with that, the heads begin to swarm around the 2 guards, and they look like they're about to attack. As the ground itself continues to rumble, you see the body itself rupturing, as if it soon may create more heads. We shall see the conclusion of this fight on the next session of Goblins of Io. So we will wrap up there today.
Will I throw a rock at that guy running away?
There's no way we don't just take the blast them all with lightning out now.
dude, if we roll pulley and we fuck it up and there's a shit ton of heads and
at this point we got it. We can try to miss them with the lightning, but It's so easy.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then I'll show the fan art that we have.
Oh,
So
my food's here.
Yeah, get your food. Everyone do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute. I'm still gonna be undeafened though, so be right back.
Man, I'm gonna be throwing a rock at that guy running away. That's the true like. Will he hit him with the rock or will he get away? Find
Are
out.
you trying to wait? How far is rock? Is it 120 feet?
Well, I'm gonna run. Was that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? I can get like 45 feet away
is it
from
called
him.
catapult?
Yeah.
Catapult is 90 feet. You can hit him from there.
Oh.
He's 75 feet away. You can just fucking launch it.
All right. Neat. Yeah. Let's rock him. You know.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, you can choose an object that's 1 to 5 pounds, Eric. Right? A 1 to 5 pound object shooting 75 feet. So that's a pretty good arc. It's gonna pick up some acceleration on its way down, right?
Yeah.
That like a 1 to 5 pound thing hitting you in the back of the head. That guy's gonna die.
long as he
He's gonna
doesn't
be
dodge.
concussed. Well, how's he gonna dodge it? He's not even looking at it. He doesn't know that you're shooting.
Oh, that's true. It's a good point.
He's not gonna dodge shit as long as you don't miss. Is what you mean?
Yeah. I don't want to miss.
Don't
Do
miss.
not
Eric.
want to miss.
You got lucky, remember? Yeah.
Oh, that's true. But can
Yeah.
that affect your attacks with like?
If it's a D20, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm back.
Nice.
Dude, I'm excited to probably actually not get to use animate objects in this fight because it's going to be dead by the time that they get there. But holy shit, that
can
spell
loot
does
with the
some
objects
fucked up
if you want.
damage.
Yeah, it can do.
That spell, it's fucked up. Both those rocks can get 2d10s plus 2 for damage each.
Yeah, it's really strong. Wait, you can even do a huge target. You can animate a huge object.
Yeah, which is 2d12 plus 4.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I mean, we were about to release a lightning bolt, Brett, and you stopped us right at the end.
True.
I was moments away. Yeah.
Cliffhangers.
It's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Dude, honestly, I'm just impressed that we lasted a whole session, like last session, without killing this guy. Without killing these
Oh,
people.
we got pretty close.
Like, we made it pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall improvement.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
Oh, what you get, dude?
You poor thing.
Well. Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Apparently I was mute. Sorry, guys. I was mute.
We've all
and
just been
No
reacting
one needed to hear
nothing.
that. Let's be real. You did not want to tell that to people.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to tell that to people.
No, you don't
That I
want
s-
people to feel bad. You don't
that-
want that.
Oh, okay. But I thought that's what you're supposed to do. I spent $1,400 on a video card, chat, because there's no video cards out there and I need one for my new computer. I don't care. I'm proud of what I did. Fuck you. Okay, so hey, here's we got a meme picture today. This is Cheezel taking Cheezel's first drink of ale right over here. It's so
Exactly how I
expensive.
pictured it. Yeah. With my what are those blue ladybug nipples? I believe.
Oh my god, what? I would love a JoJo version of Cheezel. That sounds like that'd be pretty fun.
Is that
Also,
what those are?
someone, I think so. It looks very Cheezel style. Someone drew this for me. This wasn't baked by Coast Wizards. Thanks everyone. We were talking about garlic
I
bread.
like that face.
Yeah,
that's
it's
good.
doing that.
That's good.
I appreciate that, chat. I like that style. So, yeah, chat was saying I don't like garlic bread. I didn't say anything about garlic bread, but then they went on this rant. They're like,
But do you like it or not?
of course I like it. I prefer Texas toast, is what I told them, which is like a cheesy
Why don't you like it?
melted
Oh,
cheese.
you like
bread.
that big? You like that big toast?
I like that big toast with that melted cheese.
Oh yeah, you like that big toast.
Yeah, yes. That's me. That's the underneath the Texas toast. You got it.
Post.
That's the right there. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much. It's fun DMing you all again. We'll be back next Wednesday at 8 p.m. and we'll continue your goblin journey at that point.
Excited. It's
Hell
been a
yeah.
pleasure.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, my friends. I will talk to you all later.
Oh,
Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. All right, everybody. God, I'm hungry. I'm hungry for chili. I'm hungry right now. Texas toast for people that think garlic bread is too healthy. Jesus Christ, chat. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Goblins of IO. If this is your first time watching a IO campaign session, welcome. Head on over to our YouTube channel where you can catch up on all of the Goblins of IO and all of our IO campaigns. We're getting close to our 10,000 subscriber mark. Would love if you head on over and hit that subscription. Hey, if you'd like to go ahead and show your support financially, consider supporting our Patreon. Our Patreon contains MP3s of all of the campaigns. It contains maps that have been built for the campaigns in our $10 tier. And our $20 Game Master tier includes GM notes by yours truly, including mechanics, ideas, mechanics, how mechanics works, just absolute details upon that end. And recently, I have a cool race manual for our Nova Hellscape campaign, since the Nova Hellscape contains all custom races. So if you are interested in maybe grabbing yourself that race manual, consider joining our $20 tier. You can literally drop $20 for the month and then grab that manual and then unsubscribe right afterwards if you so desire and wish. Ultimately up to you, while gaining access to all of my other GM notes. I'm gonna have Cosmic Heart Part 3 Combat be released out this week. I keep saying that. I'm sorry for the delay, but that'll be there, and then we'll have further mechanics continue to be introduced to itself at that point in time. So consider supporting. Thank you for everyone that has supported. I also want to give big shout outs to Why Not Gemology, Baker Staunch, Liver Panda, Twishing Pickle, Starter Pack, Last Note, Eagle Wolf, Shermsby, Wiry Traveler, and Conair on DVD for your big support, $50 plus support. On the later tiers, I will actually build magic items and monsters for you upon your request. So consider supporting the Patreon. You can support as little as $3 a month and get yourself a special role over on our IO Discord. By the way, head on over to our IO Discord. We've been getting popping. We've been getting some new activity going on there, including our fan art section, trying to get our fan art, filling the fan art channel with blood again, which we've introduced a new fan art role. So if you're someone that provides good detailed fan art, someone that continuously repeats with their fan art, you'll be given the fan artist role. So consider drawing some fan art today so we can show it off at the end of our sessions. The players love it. I love it. It keeps us nice and motivated to keep pushing and going. So I wanted to do a little something to thank all the fan artists that add out there. What about memer fan arts? Anyways, you can go ahead and follow me on twitter.com/BrettUltimus. Hey, look, I'm messing around. I love the meme arts. It'd have to be some significantly good detailed memes for me to give you that fan artist role. Let's just go and put it that way, because people have put time and hours in their shit. So, although, I really do love that raccoon art that Gutta made. That was pretty awesome, man. Follow on twitter.com/BrettUltimus. Just follow my general Twitter shenanigans. God, I'm growling. I gotta get that. Have Discord make you partner yet? Nope. I probably won't be partner for a while, honestly, truthfully. I gotta wait another 2 months, and we'll keep hitting it. They'll either give us or they won't. It don't fucking matter, chat. It don't fucking matter. So, let me go and thank some subscribers. Suckinator, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. Summer, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 months. Flunk 3D, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Wing Kitten, thank you for the gifted sub. The 6 gifted subs, excuse me, really appreciate that. Extremely Garbo, thank you for the prime sub for 10 months. Sir Grangle, thank you for the prime sub. Welcome to the Rack Pack. Bomb Pit, thank you for the 201 bits. Bamboozler, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. Distant Caffney, thank you for gifting the sub to Cursed Katie. Miss Pig, thank you for the prime sub. Lee Victory Wood, thank you for the prime sub. Miss Mayday, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 5 months. Troy Noceris, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Garzak, thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months. Sir Gawain Lotson, thank you for the tier 1 for 5 months. Hoprolite Cannon, thank you for the tier 1 for 8 months. Baker, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate y'all very much and your support. Very kind, very kind. Chat, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what game we're gonna play, but I will absolutely be back tomorrow with something. I don't know what. Probably actually tomorrow might be a chill dig stream. We got a steampunk dig that I want to or steam world dig I want to play. Steam world dig 2 I'll probably play tomorrow. We'll probably watch some food videos. We'll hang out with chat, have a nice hangout session with chat before we do a dig stream part 2. Friday I want to play Monster Hunter Stories, so we're playing that. And Saturday is our next D&D session with the Misdemeanor over at 4 p.m. Steam dicks. Ha, Need, you're so funny, dude. Everyone point and laugh at Need the milk. God, he said a funny thing. Boy, really proud of you. Oh, so good. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate y'all very much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.